And we're back. I said I was probably going to do a part 2, and I decided, yeah, I'm going to come back here. There's some stuff that I just want to do. And first off, let me start off with a little tip. If you're trying to find those objects that just sort of spawn every now and then, which in this event is these monstrous Easter eggs, and you just have trouble finding them, try clicking this button right here. When you do, you not only can build roads, you can also find these suckers real easy. Can't click on them while this is open, but at least you know where they are. I believe that there was another one. I must have got it already. I thought there was one over here. But yeah, that means everybody that's walking around, they're just invisible. All of the buildings are transparent, and those objects just stick out like a sore thumb. Yeah. So it's great. Now then, there is some business we're going to attend to, because even though they have this deal out that's basically $5, you get a ticket booth, you get 500 eggs, a few bucks. That's pretty much it. You don't get any of the new characters or anything. So I decided to splurge. Spent $20 to get enough money that I could buy both Amazo and the Amazing Jack. So now let's just go in here. Let's see. Which one do we want? I'll get them eventually. Let's go with the Magic Assistant. Yes. Okay, so it's the Magic Assistant, not Amazo. Let's just see where the story goes. Hang on. Close. Yep. That's a magician's mannequin holding a rabbit, and I'm pretty sure the rabbit is piloting the mannequin. Uh-oh. Oh, of course. I get it, and immediately they want me to get more stuff. Oh, well. Are you kidding me? I don't even have enough for the circus tent? And I already have a mission going on. Okay, not mission, but I've got a story going on where I need to get some magic wands anyway, so hopefully I can pull double duty on that, but I doubt it. So, let's go get the other one. Maybe here. Yeah, I missed out on Easter last year, so now I get to make up for it this time. Isn't that just the trailer where the blob steaks are made? Pretty sure it is. Hang on a sec. Don't I have that around here somewhere? I thought I had that thing over here somewhere. I'm doing this for science! Oh, wait. I think I remember where it is. I just need to zoom out. Ow! Ah! Okay, it's not exactly the same, so I'll give him credit. I also had that ticking away. Can I sell anything to get some more eggs? If somebody makes a Pink Flamingos reference in the chat, I will smack you in text. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't look it up. No, I mean seriously, do not look it up. So, anyway, we need to seriously do not look that up. Anyway, that's done. Now I have a mazo. Now I need to collect some chocolate. Well, that explains a little bit of what's going on. It's alright. Doing other stuff. Ooh! You get some magic kit. That will be very useful to me. But I could use that wand more than anything right now. But it's good to know that I can get that right away. I don't have to craft it all the time. Ooh, this is really good. There's a lot of great stuff this guy's got. I'm going to do that for right now. Now, where did that magician's assistant go? Well, okay, but it's hard to keep him straight. I thought Amazo was the rabbit, but Amazo's the... this is convoluted. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. These are some very expensive items that I'm able to get very quickly. Now, I say they're expensive because it takes a lot of time and resources to get some of these things. This one's not so bad. This one... I can get that going now, so... That one's... okay. But this one, encompassing both that... Yeah. The Grow Flowers wand, the cards... and that's fairly expensive. I can get this without having to spend one of those. That's a lot of help. And it means if I get the cape and just one of these, I can get the rabbit in the hat, which I do need in order to get one of those special things. You know, one of these special rewards. So that means I can get this stuff a lot quicker, because I want the Choco Bunny bus! You know, sometimes on this channel, I say things I never thought I would say. And as I'm saying them, I realize what's coming out of my mouth, and I have to stop a moment and think, do I really know what I'm doing with myself anymore? I just said I'm going to get that Choco Bunny bus. It's strange, but in its own way, it's kind of magical, because, you know, I never would have thought to say that any other time. Okay, let's see if there's anything else I can get going here. Not right now, I don't think, unless there's... Oh, yeah. How bad is that going to be? That's going to be a little bit more to get through. Yeah. this is... Okay, this is not very expensive. Some of these things are actually kind of reasonable, but still. Now this one... The Mad Hare house scene. So I guess all those hairs are their own little... Because this is something else. This is... Yeah. Magic exposition. Dang it. Well, if I get some more expensive items, then that means I can sell them for big profit. And those profits will help me a tremendous amount because I can use them to get what I'm missing. Unfortunately, some of the stuff I'm missing is actually quite useful. So let's just get some stuff ticking away here so at least we're being productive. I do like that I was able to get as many of these as possible so I can really churn out a lot of chocolate, a lot of ice cream. I can get a random chocolate item from this this Choco fountain. Anyone else have the Choco Taco song in their head now? I know it's not just me. One of you has got to be thinking of Choco Tacos. At least now you are. Okay, so there's not really much I can do with these. It's not a big deal. I just have this guy, Andrew Craw. Yeah, I got him just ticking away some eggs and such here. Remember the good old times of having your head cut off? Well, okay, to each their own. Personally, I'd like to remember the times when my neck was not just the point of no return. But that's just me. Okay, Dustin, there's a few things that you could probably do to help me out. And yeah, there's, I don't know that there's any new things that I can get. I really need to get the colored fabric, so... And now that I've got that, cutout... Yeah, this... No, not the assistant's cabin! Select what I... That. Just that. I have that now. And a few other items. And yeah, I did splurge a bit, I know. And I know some of you are going to be going, this is a free game. Why would you spend so much money on a free game? Well, guess what? If you're going by what I said I got, which was this deal, and $20 worth of bucks, or dollars, whatever you want, that means you're thinking I spent $25 on a free game. You are wrong, because over the course of playing this, I have probably spent over $200. And some of you are probably wide-eyed wondering why. Two reasons. One, it's an emulator. Give them credit. I didn't program it for this. This is a very large mobile game that I have gotten a lot of hours into and a lot of investment. I enjoy the content, the art style, the theme, the ongoing stories, and it's Goosebumps! This is nostalgic, and this is a great turnout as far as I'm trying to think, a good adaptation, a game adaptation of the source material. And it's continuing on with what was started and giving its own spin on a few things and allowing you to interact with these characters and see new possibilities. It's great. It's a horror game that kids can play as well as adults, and both can appreciate it. And yeah, you could probably say, well, I could get the same kind of value out of something for only $60. And then I will remind you, downloadable content. Downloadable content can easily raise the price of any product well beyond its initial sticker price. And games like Dead by Daylight have proved that. In fact, I'm pretty sure Friday the 13th, the game has gotten the same thing. Some of you aren't willing to spend that much money, and to be honest, if I heard that I'd be spending $200 on a mobile game, or rather a free mobile game, I probably would have said before I got this that you're crazy, but you know what? I can see the weight of all my purchases still here. All the expansion, all the time of making my own town and getting to know the residents. I suppose it's kind of like The Sims for horror fans. Okay, not exactly, but it's something along those lines. And honestly, I'm not just thinking of dollar amounts, I'm thinking of what I'm getting out of that, which is enjoyment. And I've enjoyed everything I've gotten from this. So yeah, it was $200 well spent in the long run. And if you really are just looking at the sticker price and saying, you know what, that's just too much for my own enjoyment, maybe you should take a step back and think of how much you are really worth. How much your happiness is worth. Because I'm not upset about my purchases. I'm not upset about how much money I put into this. So, yeah. If anything, that's the biggest seal of approval I can give for this game, is that I'm willing to spend money I don't have to on this game, and I spent a lot of it. Now, getting back to the tasks at hand, let's go find a Mazo. He's right over here, wandering around. And I'm just going to spend a few dollars and skip that, because I want him to be a part of this. This is what we're here for. Oh yeah, I still have him. I love how the top half just folds over like the hood of a hoodie and he reveals himself. Okay. Yeah, and giant charcoal gray bunnies going around terrorizing people. And after seeing Night of the Lepus, I wouldn't have thought that rabbits could be intimidating. But these, I think they might be. That one's not doing much. Not accomplishing much, at least. Come on. Yeah, come on. One of you's got it. Cronby's still freaking out. Wait, where are they? I was losing them in the confusion. Nah. Yeah, even at 70%, there's still that chance that you don't get the cape. That's okay. Yeah. I got a few people doing tasks, but you know what? I didn't quite end the last video on a high note, so let's give you what this game can really offer. Monsters on the loose. Just a whole bunch of them. Yeah, I know he's busy. That's not a big deal. Yeah, I remember when I first unlocked the Ghost Hound and how Marty found out how much of a mistake it was to try and make him his pet. Or how about the crash site when they first start off this game and Lucy and Dustin begin to create the Mini Mysteries Club. The gargoyle that tried to offer dating advice to Walter. That actually happened. Mr. Sater's encounter with the Dream Hotel, and a very interesting argument about reality that got him out of it. The Headless Horseman, who also... Oh, this is the... Oh yeah, this is the museum where Dustin was practically possessed by that medallion. Headless Horseman, I think he was trying to talk with Walter as well. The Horseman and Gargoyle tried to help Walter get a little bit of confidence in his dating life. Yes, the courtroom where the executioner scared off Dustin and Lucy. The gummy bears from Goosebumps 2. Okay. Ha! The diner. Where for once in the entire game, Slappy was able to convince the monsters to go out and terrorize the citizens. Because he was tired of seeing them just hide in the shadows. And they were tired as well. Ah, yes. The Haunted Studio. Where the psychic there offered predictions and advice, but also in her fury came out and terrorized everyone. Just because I didn't mention it, the mountain where the snowmen try to take over the town, but are stopped by, Conrad. Thank you, convenient placement of the information I really needed. That's no, that's the toy factory. This is the cyborg factory, where Lucy and Dustin were trying to track down a gang, only to encounter the cyborgs. The toy factory full of these murderous machinations, and one particularly interesting girl. I have to finish some of these so that it doesn't lag up the game. Ah, yes, the man-eating pumpkin heads. And Jack, who has a special place in his heart for Emily, who gave him his name. The Scarecrows, encountered while everyone was looking for, Cynthia. Everyone was looking for Cynthia Jones and in the process encountered the Scarecrows. Or how about the Masked Mutant, where Eric found out that his comic books had come to life. Or how about the Balloon Spider, again from Goosebumps 2, the largest monster in my collection. And the most elaborate. Yeah. This is why I will never get rid of him. He is just so friggin' big, and there was a lot of effort that went into his animations. Okay, now there's more. Ah, yes, Dr. Brewer's greenhouse, where... where I believe Brooke had gone too far into the dwelling of Dr. Brewer, his house, and she was chased off as he protected his plants and his secrets. And the werewolf's hideout, where Will Blake resides. Well, at least with his furry friends. And who could forget the gnomes? Always a favorite. The Mudmen. The one true fear of Courtney King. That along with relationships. Can't really blame her on that one. Ah. The Shaggity. From the decommissioned Tunnel of Love. Come on, people, he just wants a hug. Piranha person as well as Cronby. I wonder if the piranha person is also from the Amazon. I can't remember. Ah, yes, the clown house where Murder the Clown had gotten both his start and his name. The freezer truck with the abominable snowman. Get your trail mix ready, people. And a sand castle with a pharaoh. Well, I'll call her a pharaoh. Yeah, it's already starting to lag up a bit, so I gotta be careful. That's the problem when the game gets so large and has so much going on at the same time. Okay, let's continue on the tour. Good Lord. I believe this is the final set from the Goosebumps 2 event. The bride and groom skeletons. Now then. Ah, yes. The creeps. Created out of a prank on prom. Oh, on prom night, I mean. I feel like I'm missing... I always feel like I'm missing somebody, but you've seen how many I've unlocked. These are all the various kinds of monsters you can unlock. And, let's face it. Ah! My controls are terrible, let's face that. Okay. This is pretty damn awesome. Just trying to show a little bit of what's down below. People running about, monsters on the loose, all sorts of wonderful things happening. Anyone who's a fan of Goosebumps has got to have some kind of appreciation for everything that's going on here. If Goosebumps scared you, you can relate to how these people must feel having an entire town full of these creatures come to life. Which is exactly what the Goosebumps movies were like. Only this is one where you get to control what goes on. You get to decide the layout. You get to decide how far you want to go with this. Which characters you want to unlock. Which characters you want to keep. Which ones you want to remove. There's a lot of variety in this, and the stories are great. They may be simple, but give them a real chance, because there is a lot of overlapping and strong arcs. Okay, I'm trying to get these words together. The stories all overlap. The characters, especially Dustin and Lucy, are featured in basically every story. You've got this one going on with Shannon, I believe is her name. You've been getting a lot about her past. There are other creatures like Jack that I just absolutely love what came from him. There's a lot to love. So yeah, a lot of people have collections of things that they can put on a shelf. This is my collection of Goosebumps. Monsters and characters throughout the series interacting with one another. It's no longer a what-if scenario, it's playing out here in the game. So, with that, I hope you enjoyed part 2 of the Goosebumps Horrortown Spotlight for Easter. Have a great night, and I'll see you in the next one. So yeah, turns out I did forget something. One, I forgot I had this guy. Yeah, the inflatable madman, again from Goosebumps 2. There was a lot of monsters in that Halloween update. Or that Halloween event. And of course, the novelty shop with the haunted mask. I just completely forgot about that. Like I said, there are just so many of them, they're hard to keep track of. It wouldn't surprise me if, again, there's something else I forgot, but it's usually on this corner that I forget those. And I've been thinking of trying to consolidate all of the monsters into one area, but I like them spread out like this. It makes the town feel a little bit more natural. Even if I can't keep track of anything. So, yeah. Have a good one. Okay. I may have spent a little extra money and got the Choco Bunny bus. I also got the Egg Zeppelin and another Choco fountain and once it loads, the Mad Bunny house or Mad House? Mad Hair House. Okay. Yeah. So, don't judge me. Well, let's just put these things to good use. And I'm not going to tell you how much I spent because you'll just have to log in and find out. Okay, let's get this bad boy going as well. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the rabbits really don't do much. Are they even any different from the hares I just unleashed? Nope. There's just a whole lot of really nasty looking rabbits. Anyone remember Lester the rat? I just can't help but notice that they look bizarrely like him. At least in the color of their uniform. Okay, the color of their fur. Okay, I could also use some more. This isn't really Easter-like, but you know what? What would be good for Easter? Huh. I think I just got a notification for something. I don't know. Okay, well, springtime. Might as well bring in the plants. No carrot that time. And yeah, it's got like some kind of mystical carrot thing I'll get if I go within that certain percentile. What is this thing even? I wonder if someone has thought of hacking the game so just a whole bunch of Bugs Bunnies come out. I wouldn't recommend doing that because, one, I don't think it would actually work, and two, don't mess with the game. It's good. It's as funny as it would be, I just don't see it going well if you try to do that. Especially if you make a video of it, which of course you're going to if you're going to go to all that trouble. Because I'm pretty sure Warner Brothers is going to come down on you. Anyway, this is finally enough for this video. I am not going to have a part 3. I swear I'm not. Because I've got everything that I could think I would even need in this event. So, go ahead and participate in Easter in your own way. I already am. And for the last time, have a good night.